Dear students, you are welcome in the Education Department at SHAHD Association. Our lesson today is about lines in a coordinate system. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more lessons and don't forget to click the bell to stay notified. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the general equation of a line in a coordinate system and to verify that a point belongs to the line, to write an equation of a line passing through a given point, and you will be able to write an equation of a parallel line to x prime or x or y axis, and to identify the equation of two parallel lines or two perpendicular lines. Let's get started. We had learned previously how to locate a point in a coordinate system and how to find the coordinates of a located point, how to calculate the coordinates of a midpoint for a segment, and how to calculate the length of this segment. Now we will get into lines in a coordinate system. And we will start by identifying the general equation of a line in a coordinate system. Let A and B be two real numbers. The set of points M of a plane whose coordinates x and y verify the relation y equal ax plus b is a line D not parallel to the ordinate axis y prime y. And the equation of this line y equal ax plus b, where A is the director coefficient of D or the slope of line D, and B is the y-intercept. So here we have an example. Assume that we have a set of points M, x, y in a plane so that y equal 3x plus 2. So y equal 3x plus 2 is an equation of line D. In this case, 3 represents the director or the coefficient of line D, and 2 its y-intercept. Point belongs to a line. Let D be a line and A be a point given in the system of axes x prime o x and y prime o y. The point A belongs to D or D passes through point A is equivalent to the coordinates of A. Verify the equation of line D. So if we have a line with equation y equal to 3x plus 1 passes through the point A 0, 1, then the coordinates of this point must admit solution for this equation. So if we substitute the coordinates of point A in the given equation of line D, then the equation must be true. So let's substitute these coordinates. The ordinate of point A is equal to 1. So we substitute y by 1, and the abscissa of point A is equal to 0. So we substitute x by 0. So y equal, the equation becomes 1 equal to 3 times 0 plus 1. 3 times 0 equal to 0. Then the equation becomes true. 1 equal to 1. Then we can say that point A belongs to the line D. Whereas B with coordinates 1, 2 does not belong to D. Why? Because if we substitute the coordinates of point B, the equation becomes wrong, or the coordinates of point B does not admit a solution for the equation of line D. The ordinate of point B equal to 2. So we write or we denote y by 2, and the abscissa of point B is equal to 1. So we substitute x by 1. It becomes 2 equal or not equal, we don't know yet. So 2 equal to 3 times 1 plus 1. 3 times 1 equal to 3 plus 1 equal to 4. So 2 does not equal to 4, and B does not belong to line D. Now we have some special cases or equations for particular lines. Let D be the line of equation y equal to ax plus b, where a and b are two real numbers. If a equal to 0 and b doesn't equal to 0, then y equal to b, or y equal to constant. In this case, the line D is parallel to the abscissa axis x prime x. As a result, the equation of every line parallel to the abscissa axis is in the form of y equal to b, or y equal to constant. B is a constant. Example: the equation of line D parallel to x prime OX in this figure is equal to y equal to 3 over 2 or y equal to 1.5. Remark, if A equal to 0 and B equal to 0, then y equal to 0. In this case, the line D is coinciding with the abscissa axis x prime x. As a result, the equation of the abscissa axis x prime OX is y equal to 0. Second special case, if A doesn't equal to 0 and B equal to 0, the equation of line becomes y equal to ax. In this case, the line D passes through the origin O in the system. As a result, the equation of every line passing through the origin O is in the form of y equal ax. Here we have an example. The line D passes through the origin O and its equation is y equal to half x. Third case. In this case, the equation of straight line D is of the form x equal k, not y equal to constant, x equal to constant. Where k is a real number, all the points of this line have the same abscissa k, then D is parallel to the axis of the ordinates. This line doesn't have a director coefficient or doesn't have a slope. If k equal to 0, then this line is confounded with the x-axis. Here we have an example. The equation of the axis of ordinates is x equal to 0. Here we have an example. We have a line D parallel to the ordinates with equation x equal to 2. Now let's get into the equations of parallel and perpendicular straight lines. Consider the two lines D and D prime of respective equations y equal ax plus v and y prime equal a prime x plus v prime. The two lines are parallel if they have the same director coefficient, so a equal a prime. We know that the slope represents the deviation or the inclination of a line. So if two lines having the same slope, then they have the same inclination, then they are parallel to each other. Here we have an example. The lines D and D prime with the respective equations y equal 2x and y equal 2x minus 1 are parallel because they have the same slope regardless the value of y-intercept. We don't look at the y-intercept. The line D is a line passing through the origin O with y-intercept equal to 0, and the D prime is a line with y-intercept equal to minus 1. But these two lines are still parallel to each other. Now consider two lines D and D prime of respective equations y equal to ax plus v and y prime again equal to a prime x plus v prime. The two lines are perpendicular if and only if the product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. Here we have an example. The equation of line D equal to 2x and the equation of line D prime equal to minus half x minus 1. Now let's multiply or let's get the product of the slopes of these two equations. AD times AD prime equal to 2 times minus 1 over 2, 2 eliminated with 2, and the value or the answer is equal to minus 1. Then these two lines are perpendicular to each other because the product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. How to draw a straight line in a coordinate system? To draw a line D with given equation, you should first determine the coordinates of two of its points and place them in the system. Then you can draw a line D because the line D is the line passing through these 2 points. Here we have an example. If you want to draw the line D of equation y equal to x plus 2, you only need to substitute or to find the coordinates of two of its points. So for x equal to minus 2, y equal to 0, and for x equal to 0, y equal to 2. Of course, you can substitute any value of x. You can write for x equal to 0, y equal to 2, and for x equal to 1, y equal to 3. Of course, when you write the value of y, or when you assume the value of x, you should substitute this value in the given equation. So if you say for x equal to 1, you should write, or you should substitute 1 in the given equation. The equation becomes y equal to 1 plus 2. Then for x equal to 1, y equal to 3, and so on. So then D passes through the 2 points of coordinates -2, 0 and 0, 2. Thank you guys for watching this video, and please do not hesitate to contact with me if you have any question about this lesson and the previous lessons. And don't forget to solve the evaluation section and the elaboration section. Stay safe and good luck. If you liked this lesson, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more. And don't forget to click the bell to get all the updates.